Smile away all the troubles that you see. They'll be miles away before too long. Today's the day, every possibility. Well, it's yours to take. You can't go wrong. If you just have faith for the moment, he'll give you enough. Ain't no way that you're gonna blow it, 'cause you are truly loved. Your best days are still ahead. You're not done yet. By His grace, you're moving on. Celebrate and find joy in what's to come, 'cause someday you'll be walking on streets. Love goes on streets. Love goes. It's a promise we believe. God will dance eternally on streets. Love goes. Laugh aloud. Let your heart be so happy when you think about how far you've come. Every single step that you're taking, He'll be leading you, even when it feels like you're faking. He is always true. Your best days are still ahead. You're not done yet. By His grace, you're moving on. Celebrate and find joy in what's to come, 'cause someday you'll be walking on streets. Love goes on streets. Love goes. It's a promise we believe. God will dance eternally on streets. Love goes. Your best days are still ahead. You're not done yet. Celebrate and find joy in what's to come, 'cause someday you'll be walking on streets. Love goes on streets. Love goes. Walking on. It's a promise we believe. God will dance eternally on streets. Walking on. Walking on. You and me. Streets. Love goes on streets. Walking on streets to go. It's a promise we believe. God will dance eternally on streets. Love goes streets to go.
Good morning, Creek Kids, and welcome to another edition of the Rob and Ryan Show and our new block party. I'm not blocking around. Block that. That was a good one. That was a good one. So yeah, it is a new month, and we have a new show for them. It's for the month of August, and we're talking about making wise choices. It's very important. You also have to make wise choices whenever you pick your friends. Or whenever you pick a certain egg out of an egg carton. You have to make a wise choice for that. Do you want to know why you have to make a wise choice for that?
Because it's excellent.
Yes, because it's excellent. And also, we're going to play a game that is pretty excellent. And this is a game that you can play with your family members or your neighborhood friends. This game is awesome. It's called Egg Roulette. Okay, so here's what you have to do. You have to take some eggs, and so we have 12 here. Actually, we have 11 because we had to test one just to make sure it was correct. So you take half of the eggs and you boil them, and then the other half is non-boiled, right? So then you play rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses has to pick an egg and crack it over the top of their head. Now, I'm excited. Okay. So, like I said, this is a game that you can play at home as well. And we're going to go ahead and try to give this thing a go and see how it works. Are you ready? All right. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, dang it. No. Okay. All right. You pick an egg. Okay. And then you. All right. You can. I guess you're just gonna. You crack it on my head, and then.
All right.
Okay. Let's hope it's not. You just hit it on my head. Hit it on my head. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes. Winning. All right. Good.
That
deal.
wasn't bad.
That was. All right. It was a boiled egg. A semi-boiled egg. I tell you what. We're gonna keep playing this, but you're gonna watch this lesson today, and we're gonna play some more egg roulette. We'll be back in just a minute. Peace.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 through 12.
The writer of Ecclesiastes tells us 2 people are better than 1. They can help each other in everything they do. Suppose either of them falls down, then the one can help the other one up. But suppose a person falls down and doesn't have anyone to help them up. Then feel sorry for that person. One person could be overpowered, but 2 people can stand up for themselves. And a rope made with 3 cords isn't easily broken. Let's see how this might play out in someone's life today. Jackson slid into the small school theater and took a seat in the back row and waited for Mr. Ray, the music and arts teacher. It looked like there was only one other kid who showed up to build the set for the 5th grade production of Charlotte's Web, Amal from Mrs. Wiseman's class. Hey.
Hi.
The 2 boys sat there in awkward silence until Mr. Ray showed up.
Ah, my set team. Fantastic. You guys know each other?
Kinda.
Different classes.
Well, you're gonna get to spend a lot of time together in the next 2 weeks as we build this set and get it painted. You guys got any experience with power tools?
Jackson could see Amal shift nervously in his seat.
No, I don't want to go on stage. Miss Wiseman said I could do this instead.
Don't worry, I'll teach you what you need to know. How about you, Jackson?
I'm pretty good with a hammer, and I didn't want to wear some silly animal costume. The 2 boys basically ignored each other as Mr. Ray showed them how to measure each piece of lumber for him to cut, and then he helped them lay out the pieces in a large frame.
Now, this'll be one of the wall flats for the backdrop. We'll paint it as part of the barn. Amal, you want to hammer in these nails?
I guess.
Hold it more like this. Don't worry, you'll get it.
I'll do this side. Jackson nailed together the entire flat while Amal still struggled with one corner. What a klutz. But it was a different story the next day when they started to paint.
This flat is part of our barn wall. I want you guys to paint a couple of chickens right there.
Amal grabbed a brush right away.
Oh, do you want them to look like real chickens or like cartoons?
Just give them your own personal spin.
Amal got to work right away, creating an entire palette of colors while Jackson was still trying to figure out which brush to pick.
Now, I've got to run down to the art room. Amal, why don't you show Jackson how to get started?
I don't really...
Mr. Ray smiled at them both.
He needs a hand. I think you guys will make a great team.
Mr. Ray hurried out. Jackson and Amal avoided each other's eyes.
Well, I'll sketch an outline for the chickens.
What do I do?
Just, fill it in.
I'm not really an artist. Jackson dipped his brush randomly in the blue paint and frowned at Amal's outline.
Just have fun with it.
Jackson swiped the blue brush, outlining a wing.
I've never seen a blue chicken.
Oh.
It's great. It'll stand out.
Oh. Thanks. By the time Mr. Ray returned, Jackson was surprised to discover that he and Amal had already painted 5 brilliant hued chickens. Mr. Ray grinned.
I've never seen a more flamboyant flock.
Jackson held out his fist to Amal, and Amal, surprised, gave him a fist bump.
Yep, see you boys tomorrow.
The next day, Amal showed up with a bruised finger on his left hand.
I can still paint with my right.
What happened?
Mr. Kunkel keeps putting me in as goalie during PE, and then I mess it up, and everyone on the team gets mad at me.
Do you stay on your toes? keep your eye on the ball?
No. I just panic when the ball comes at me.
Look, I can show you some tips later in the parking lot, before my mom comes.
Really? That would be great.
And you know, Jackson turned out to be a pretty good teacher because Amal managed to get 2 blocks during PE the next day. And when Jackson showed up to paint sets, stressed out by a math test, Amal grabbed his textbook.
Fractions?
I see all these weird numbers and I freeze up.
You just have to break it down like this.
With Amal's help, Jackson managed to stay calm during his test the next day. And by the middle of the next week, they had completed the entire backdrop for Charlotte's Web.
Well done. I knew you two would make a great team.
Amal's pretty okay.
Jackson's not too terrible.
Look, I know you guys are really different from each other, but it's boring if all your friends are just like you.
Together, they started gathering wood scraps and wiping off brushes.
Seriously, one of the wisest men to ever live pointed this out. Solomon.
Solomon?
Yep. He's this king in the Bible. He was a builder and an artist and super rich too. But for all the things he had, you know what he valued most? Friendship. He says it like this: 2 people are better than 1. They can help each other in everything they do.
On point.
Yeah.
Amal held out his fist, and Jackson tapped it with his own. Maybe Solomon and Mr. Ray were onto something.
Your scissors was this way. What was that? Okay. All right. Paper, scissors, shoot. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Yeah! You want a towel? You want your towel? Drop it right there, why not? There you go. Okay. All right, good deal. All right, 1 for 1, 1 and 1.
Oh, man.
Well, you wanna stop? No, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, you ready? We'll clean up in just a minute. We'll have time to clean up in just a minute. All right, okay, let's go again. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Yeah, put that on you.
Can't be serious.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. I think this is the one. Big money. Big money. Big money. Big money. Ah! Yes. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's egg-tastic.
Eggshells.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Yep, you got a little on your nose. See,
there
I
too.
am a good friend. I am a good
thank you.
friend. Yep.
Oh, man.
So you have to make wise choices whenever you have your friends, right? You gotta have a friend that's gonna wipe the egg off of your nose.
Your eyes, your mouth, your head.
You wanna try it again?
Let's do it.
Or you do?
I do.
You got it in your
I'm gonna
eye.
win.
You got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't see for a second. Yeah. I'm winning this time.
Okay.
I need the win.
All right. You choose rock. I'll
Okay.
choose scissors. I'm kidding. Okay. Ready, go. Okay.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my God!
Rock! Let's do it.
All right, big money, big money, big money, big money. Mwah.
Right side, yeah.
Oh, the right?
Oh, yeah.
Right
Left,
there.
right.
Yeah, I'm a good friend. Friends will.
Is that 3 in a row?
That's 3 in a row. Are you done, or do you want to try one more?
Try one more.
One more. All right. You guys cheer Robert on. Robert, Robert, Robert. All right. All right. You ready? Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh my gosh! I did it again! I won 4!
This isn't fair.
Hey, you know what? I am going to be a good friend, and I am gonna take one for the team, and I'm gonna let you choose an egg and crack it over my head.
Awesome.
Yeah. What are friends for, right? That's what friends are for.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. All right, let's see if you picked it right. Oh man, I hope this one's hard. I've gotten 4 on your 3.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
This is the one.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Gosh, you're right. It's the one. It's so slimy. It's cold. It was awesome. It's cold. It's cold. You got a weird hand. Oh man. You want to make an egg sandwich?
I do actually.
Let's go make an egg sandwich.
Let's do it. We got a few left.
High five.
Good job.
All right, that was fun. You kids have a great day. Make wise choices and pick good friends.
Pick good friends.
Make good friends. Yeah.
And eat an egg today.
Eat an egg.
Or 2.
Make your mom or dad an egg. You just want to pick one and crack it over our own head and see if we get it right?
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! It was